Okay, I was eating lunch with my family at an Italian restaurant the other day, and everything was fine. The waiter was really nice. The food was good, everything. Then I pull out the Groupon coupon and hand it to him after we get the bill. And all of a sudden his attitude changed. Like, oh, you should have given me that earlier. And, well, now I have to go find the manager. And, I mean, even my husband noticed this. And he usually doesn't notice things like that. And so I don't know if, because we pulled out the Groupon, that it made us look cheap. Like he thought we weren't going to leave a decent tip. Because we always, well, I don't want to say always, this is our first time using Groupon at a sit-down restaurant. I've used it at table service, or what do you call it, counter service restaurants, like the cupcake place where I found out about Groupon. And she told me, because I asked her one day, I always go into this cupcake place, they have great veggie wraps. Anyway, don't ask. So I said, how's business? And she said, well, it's been a little slow, so we started Living Social, or Groupon, or whatever it was. And I'm like, oh yeah, well, how do I do it? And she explained the whole thing, and and it was like, great. So, okay, so since then I've been hooked. But this was the first time that I used it at a sit-down restaurant where there's a waiter and you have a tip and all that. So, but we've used coupons before, and we always tip on the whole amount, not the Groupon amount. But maybe not everyone does that, so he expected not a big tip. I don't know. But I mean, his attitude completely changed. And I said to my husband, well, let's not use Groupon anymore at sit-down restaurants. And he's like, well, what are you talking about? Why did they even offer the Groupon to begin with if they're going to give you an attitude when you use it? So I know, I am baffled. I've used it at spas, like for microderms, peels, that sort of thing, and they're just so welcoming and wonderful. This was the first time, although I just want to say I've only been using Groupon maybe 2 months at the most, but I love it. And I just feel like maybe this was a fluke, but I'm not so sure. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think it makes you look cheap? I don't know. I don't know if I'm going back.